Hello everyone, welcome to the series of Allen Bradley PLC. In this first session of the Allen Bradley PLC series, we are going to learn the concept of automation, history of automation, addressing sync and source concept, communication protocol, ladder logic rule, which are essential to design the ladder program. Along with that, some other points which are required to know much more about the PLCs. So before directly coming toward the programming part, let us throw some light on these topics. What is the automation? Basically, you all are aware about the automation concept. Automation means what? The automation is nothing but it will reduce the human efforts. So what happens if there will be no existence of the automation? Let us take one example. For example, if you want to fulfill the requirement of 2 lakh product within 2 days, and if you don't know about the automation and if that particular company don't have the automation, so they cannot able to fulfill the requirement of 2 lakh product within the 2 days, because all these things are practically not possible by using the human operation, not by using the human control, or we can say the manual operation also. But all these things are possible by using the automation. How it is possible? Because automation consists of the so many concepts, so many things, so many controllers, along with their softwares, hardwares. All these things are possible. Means by using automation, we can able to operate that particular operation automatically. Means there will be no human interference. All these things will happen automatically without any problem, right? So if you are using the automation in industrial sector, so obviously you will get so many benefits. Benefits in terms of the increase in productivity, you can able to maintain the quality of product as well. And as we are manufacturing all this product within a small span of time, obviously the cost of manufactured product will reduce. And the one more thing, the safety will be there in the working condition. The reason is that, as we know that if you are using the automation, the process will happen automatically. Due to that, we don't need to go there, we don't need to visit to that particular section. Just by sitting on single place, we can able to supervise each and everything things which are available in the plant. So all these things are possible only by using the automation. Now let us throw some light on the history of automation. So here you can see the manual operation, pneumatic control, hardware logic control, electronic control using logic gate. So these are the old technologies actually. If you are using the manual control operation, what will happen? Let us take the example of one cupcake industries. For example, if you have to complete the task of 2 lakh product, and if you have to complete this task within 1 or 2 days, so it is not possible, because if you are going to manufacture 2 lakh product within 2 days, we require lots of human power. Along with that, while manufacturing the cupcake, we have to take care of some many more things, like the quality of the product should be maintained. So let us consider, if you are going to manufacture the cupcake by using the manual operation, sometime what happen? In some cake, in some cup, the cake will be more, in some cup, cake will be less. Means, in short, you cannot able to maintain the quality. So that is the reason nowadays we are not using the manual control operation in most of the cases. Now here you can see the pneumatic control, hardware logic control, and electronic control using logic gate. So why we are not using these techniques nowadays, but in some places all these technologies are useful and they are using. Okay, but the reason is that if you are going to erect and install your plant by using these technologies, then what will happen? There are so many demerits. Demerits in terms of it require more space. One more thing, the maintenance cost will be more. The requirement of the cables, the wiring will be more. And if the fault occur in the system, it will be more difficult to find out that fault. This is only because of the so many wirings. And most important thing here you can observe, in hardware logic control, it comes with the hardware based timers and counters. And actually we also know that if we want to design the program, it consists of the 60 timers, 25 counters, and for that what we required, we need to purchase the 50 timers and 25 counters in hardware form. And basically what happened, it will require so many pairs in the industries. Along with that, there will be so many complexity while connecting the timers to the any physical input output devices. So in order to overcome all these demerits, nowadays in industrial sector, what we are using PLC, programmable logic controller. The PLC is the most important part in the industrial sector. It will overcome all these things. Means if you want to find out the fault, so we can easily find out the fault by using the PLC, because PLC comes with input terminals and output terminals. Okay, means it is like a rigid block. Okay, for example, if you are using the Micrologista PLC, so definitely it will be rigid block. If you are using the SLC 500, in that case you will get the single cards like a digital input card, a digital output card. Means it will be more easy to find out the input terminal and output terminal. And the most important thing, while connecting the input and output to the PLCs, we are using the serial numbers also. Means by using these serial numbers, we can able to find out the input terminals to which we have connected the real input. Means if any fault occur in a system, we can easily able to recognize it and detect it without any problem, without any issue. And the most important thing, there will be no complexity in the wiring. If you want to make some change in your program, you can easily make the change in your program as well as in the field also. Means if you want to replace some output, if you want to add one more output, one more input in the system to the hardware or in the software, so we can easily able to make that change within 1 or 2 minutes. And the most important thing which you will get into the PLC, that is nothing but the PLC is a flexible device. As we all aware about that, the flexible means to say, if you know the environment of the industry and the company, the most of the cases environment that environment contains the moistures, and that moisture doesn't affect on the PLCs. Means we can easily install the PLC in industrial sector. That is the reason we can say the PLC is a flexible device. So all these are the advantages about the PLC, and that is the reason in industrial sector what we are using the PLC. So nowadays the PLC is the very important part which we need to learn. If you are visiting the companies, almost in all the companies you will get the presence of PLCs. So many PLCs are there, but in this series, first of all, We are going to start with Allen Bradley Place. That's all in this session. Thank you.